Ahoy there, mateys. The sea be having many a strange mystery, including, why does our ship have a dinosaur instead of a parrot? Arr. Hey everyone, it's Mr. Aaron. Welcome to Book Babbles Middle Grade Edition, where this week we're taken to the high seas with some rip-roaring pirate adventures. So hold on to your timbers, folks, because Book Babbles is going shivering. Hilary Westfield has always dreamed of being a pirate. She can tread water for 37 minutes, she can tie a knot faster than a fleet of sailors, she particularly enjoys defying authority, and she already owns a rather pointy sword. There's only one problem. The Very Nearly Honorable League of Pirates refuses to let any girl join their ranks of scourges and scallywags. Girls belong at Miss Pym's finishing school for delicate ladies, learning to waltz and feint and curtsy. But Hilary and her dearest friend the gargoyle have no use for such frivolous lessons. They are pirates, or very nearly. To escape from a life of petticoats and politeness, Hilary answers a curious advertisement for a pirate crew and suddenly finds herself swept up in a seafaring adventure that may or may not involve a map without an X, a magical treasure that likely doesn't exist, and a rogue governess who insists on propriety, a crew of misfit scallywags, and the most treacherous and unexpected villain on the high seas. Will Hilary find the treasure in time? Will she become a true pirate after all? And what will become of Gargoyle? So, question. Are these pirates honorable and very nearly a league? Or are they a league and very nearly honorable? Or are they just very nearly pirates? Well, I guess we'll have to read the book to find that one out. So if you enjoyed the hilarity and fantasy action adventure that went with The Hero's Guide to Saving Your Kingdom, you're probably going to enjoy this title too. And if you liked stories with a somewhat unexpected heroine, such as The Wide Awake Princess, where the day is saved by Sleeping Beauty's sister, who happens to be immune to magic, then the leading lady here might just be someone you'll enjoy following. You can find the ebooks of The Very Nearly Honorable League of Pirates on Hoopla. Coming up next is a twist on a true classic that's been delighting readers since its time as an Indian paintbrush nominee. Let's check it out. Young Peter embarks on a journey from a harsh orphanage in England to the treacherous sea in a decrepit old tub called the Neverland. There he encounters a mysterious new friend, Molly, whose presence draws Peter into a quest to keep the contents of an old trunk safe. A trunk that is said to hold the greatest treasure on earth. But is it gold? Jewels? Something far more dangerous than money lurks within the trunk. A magical substance with the power to change the fate of the world. Just a sprinkle, and wounds heal. Just a dusting, and people can fly. Nations rise and fall over the substance, and sea-borne battles set against towering seas and violent storms are only the beginning for Peter and Molly. For when the Neverland runs aground on Mollusk Island, the danger they thought they understood only grows worse. If you didn't know, Peter and the Starcatchers is a reimagining of the world of the children's classic Peter Pan. Taking place some years before the story of Peter Pan, it explores how Peter acquired his interesting abilities and how he ended up in his ever-youthful state when Wendy meets him at the start of Peter Pan. If you enjoy books that put an interesting twist on a classic story, such as Shannon Hale's The Goose Girl, then think about giving Peter and the Starcatchers a try. Or, if you like stories that take you to exotic book-based locations on exciting adventures like Inkheart, then definitely pick this up. You can find the ebook of Peter and the Starcatchers on all three of our digital content services, Overdrive, Cloud Library, and Hoopla. Avast! Don't touch that rudder, mateys, for we be having one more selection for ya, so stay tuned. To Master Thief Finn, an orphan from the murky pirate world of Casnot Quai, the map is the key to finding his mother. To suburban schoolgirl Meryl, it's her only way home after getting stranded on the pirate stream, a magical waterway that connects every world in creation. With the help of a bumbling wizard and his crew, they must scour the many worlds of the pirate stream to gather the pieces of the map to everywhere. But they aren't the only ones looking. A sinister figure is hot on their trail, and if they can't beat his ghostly ship to find the map, it could mean the destruction of everything they hold dear. You know, a map to everywhere would be pretty useful. You would never get lost again. As long as you knew how to read a map, that is. Fans of adventures that take you through multiple crazy worlds, such as story thieves, ought to buckle in for some more adventures through crazy worlds in this book. Also, anyone in the mood for kids having awesome adventures aboard a not-your-average sailing ship should consider The Fog Diver, where heroes sail around in flying ships above a deadly fog that has surrounded the Earth, forcing humanity to live in the sky. Unfortunately, no ebooks or digital audiobooks through the library for the map to everywhere, but you can still find it in print. Well, mateys, 'tis all the babble time we have for this week. Now, off to glorious adventure and treasure hunting with ye! Avast!